Welcome back to another week in the life, my friends, where I show you exactly how I create a consistent income because my passion and my goal is to change the middle class. I want to show you the proven system that has worked for me and worked for thousands of others. And so I show you exactly how my life goes, every single trade, walk you through the entries, the management, and the exits. And so that leads us here. We just got done with our setup session with the community where I walk them through, hold their hand, help them get into the trade, answer their questions. We just finished that. And I'm going to walk you through right now what trade I just did. So we trade credit spreads. This allows us to have an extremely high win rate. We don't have to be correct on the stock. We just got into a bear call spread. So what does that mean? We just sold the 68.70, 68.80 bear call spread. So basically we win as long as it stays below this blue line in layman's terms, right? So as long as it stays below this, we win. And so it can go up and we'll still win. It can go sideways and we'll still win. And it can go down and we'll still win. That's what makes this strategy special. This style of trading is it takes away all the perfection. It takes away having to be correct. It takes away the perfect entry timing. It takes away holding to targets. It takes away it moving to target, missing you, and then stopping you out. None of that happens with this style of trading. Now, there are downsides to this, and I show you exactly how to mitigate those downsides so that way you can just enjoy the benefits of credit spreads. And I show you exactly how to do all of that here in the community. And I'll be walking through here in the weekend life exactly what to do on those too. But credit spreads are a complete game changer. I have been a full-time trader for over 7 years, but I was a truck driver back then. And I wanted to trade so bad. I wanted to just be home. And trading has allowed me to live that life. Again, is it awesome to help someone make millions of dollars? Sure. But the average person watching this right now would take $2,000 a week with their eyes closed. And this is what I'm going to show you how to do. We're starting out with a $200 a week strategy challenge. Start making some consistent money, and I will show you how to leverage this to start making thousands of dollars a week, depending on your trading account size, and change your life. That's what I did. I replaced my income with this strategy right here. And so we are selling weekly credit spreads on the SPX. Again, we're doing this in a fashion where it's like we no longer have to be correct. We just have to not be dead wrong. As long as it doesn't put in a bull day, bull day, bull day, bull day, bull day against us, we're good. So the probabilities of that are extremely low. We are really, really extended up here. You can see our box. This is our winning zone. If it hangs out in here, we're going to win on this by tomorrow morning. If it gets outside this box, we'll probably win on it on Tuesday. If it gets up above this Wednesday, this concern zone, we're going to have to hold till Thursday in order to win on the spread. I don't like those situations, scenarios, but that's how we'd win. So right now, I think that this is most likely going to get us a little bit of a pullback before it goes higher. So if this can play out and we get a little bit of this, we're going to win on it this afternoon. If not, we'll win on it tomorrow as long as it kind of just chill in this area. And so that's how this strategy works. Again, I will show you exactly how to navigate the strategy, what I do, how I manage it throughout this week, and then take you along of just my life of what I do. I don't leave the house a ton. I live here in Utah. I will get out and drive my cars. One of my passions through the canyons with my friends. I will play a lot of golf and spend time with family. And that's really all I'm doing. And so unless my wife and I are going out to eat or I'm going golfing or something, I'm usually not leaving the house. So that's what I choose. That's what I love to do. I mean, we have our dream house here. We have everything we need here. Literally, when I say everything is like, I have a salon just down the hallway right here. My wife's a hairstylist, which, by the way, I need to get a haircut. I look like a mess. We just adopted twin girls, and so our lives been very, very different lately since we adopted these twin girls. But again, I will take you along for the ride and show you exactly how my life is different as a full-time trader, what it allows me to do. And for me, the most important thing is just spending time with my family. I love being home because as a truck driver, I was never home. And so I wake up every single day so grateful that I just get a chance to be home. And this strategy and this trading has allowed me to do this. I've been trading for over 7 years now with this strategy. It solved my issue of needing consistency because I tried to day trade and it just was all over the place. I couldn't ever be consistent. And I would say a very, very small percentage of people can actually see consistent returns day trading. And that's okay because day trading is tough to do. Now, there are a lot of profitable traders out there day trading. I day trade all the time. But for the average person watching this, you've probably seen a lack of consistency in day trades or swing trades or just trading in general. And that's what drives so many people to real life trading is because this is the first thing that gives them consistent results. And so the results there are proven. They're awesome. If you want to come check it out here, actually, I'm going to pull it up. And so this journal is going back in the very last bit here of August. I can go back further, just what's up on the screen. We've been doing this strategy for a long time, but you can see here, currently right now, we've made around $2,050. Our average win is around 205, which again, that's what I want. Each week, my goal is to make that $200 a week. in this strategy, you can leverage this to more, right? I have students making $200,000 a month on this strategy, but you need a larger trading account for that. Right now, again, my goal is just to help you make that $200 a week and build from there. That $800 a month will change most people's lives, and it'll fund your education here at Real Life Trading. And that's what I want. I want everything that we do here to be free, because what I'm teaching you should be making you money. You can then use, if you want to pay for this. Again, it's just $275 a month. So this is what we've been doing over the last little bit here. And then, of course, you can break all these down, and it'll show you step by step of exactly where we got filled, how it all worked, what strikes we did, the charts that we got filled on, what it looked like when we got filled, all of that fun stuff. So those are our results of the trade so far and how it works out. And it's, again, extremely consistent. That's what people want. They want those consistent results. And this is what I'm offering because it's done it for me. So I'll take you along with me, my friends, for a week in the life. Let's see what this strategy does, how this plays out. And so far on the agenda today is to get a haircut, to work out, and then just keep watching this strategy. Again, I don't really have to do anything. I don't have to be in front of the computer. I have my alerts. I have my order set in the broker. I can just let the stock do its thing, which is perfect for those that have a job all day or kids or whatever. I want to live my life. I don't want to sit in front of the computer all day long. I want to go live, and that's what this strategy has allowed me to do. So let's go see what the day brings for us, my friends, and I'll take you along with me. Finishing up a workout right now. It's been a few hours since we had the setup meeting this morning. So let's take a look. All right. So at the moment right now, we're still just hanging out. It's not working great. It's just most likely going to mean we're going to have to hang in this trade until tomorrow, most likely. But hopefully we can continue to get this thing just to hang out in this area, if not drop some. We need it down into this range for us to win on it today. I doubt that's going to happen at this point. It looks pretty strong, but you never know. Got a few more hours till the market's closed, but that's a nice thing is, again, our spread's all the way up there. So we're in a really good place right now. Hopefully this will start to pull its way back down over the next day or so, get back into 668 on SPY, and that'll be what we need to win. So in the meantime, just keep living your life. Let this thing work in the background. I check it every few hours. And until it starts getting outside of my box, outside of that winning zone, then I'll start paying attention to it a little bit more. Other than that, I got my orders set in my broker. I just let it go, let it do its thing, go live your life, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Most likely going to end up being in this trade till tomorrow, though. So keep in the loop. There's the update so far. Mentor group's all done. Trading's all done for the day. We're going to find out where the markets go tomorrow. But for right now, I'm going to go run and grab some dinner. So I think Chick-fil-A is on the docket for tonight, and then it's Monday Night Football with the family. So we're going to go take the McLaren out, have some fun. I haven't driven this in a little bit, so might as well have fun running errands. Like, that's my motto in life. If it's not throwing flames on the way to do something, then it's not worth going for. So we're going to have some fun and do this and pick up some dinner real quick for the family and then make it back here before the game starts if I can. So we'll see if I can pull that off or not, but we're off for the races. Hi.
Can I get a name for the order?
Tony.
What can I get for you today?
Can I get 30 count nuggets? Can I get a spicy chicken deluxe meal?
Pepperins are right here. All right, you're good to go. Just stay in the first lane all the way through.
Thank you. Morning, my friends. It is Tuesday. It is the next day here. And the markets have started to drop some. So we basically have just gone sideways. We got into the credit spread around over here. We just kind of chilled this entire time. And we have captured quite a bit of this. And so if we look here, the credit spread now is sitting right around that 30 cents. It's been bouncing around 25 to 30 cents all morning long. which is great. My target on this is around 20 to 15 cents. I'd be enough to buy that thing back. So this is my analysis tool right here. It kind of shows me the future P&L at certain prices. And so I think we're going to get back down into like 67.10 today. And if we do that, you can see our P&L is saying about $220 right there. So if it were to get there, we'd for sure hit our $200 profit target. It's just a matter of will these markets actually drop a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. They're extremely bullish. So I'm bouncing around between that 0.15 and 0.20 target. We'll see if it fills. And so again, we're just going to kind of let Theta do its job, keep working in the background. I'm going to go enjoy my life today. I've got quite a few errands I actually need to run. So I'll let this credit spread work in the background for me. If we end up needing holding it for tomorrow, that should be fine. As long as this thing doesn't just go ripping bullish, we'll be able to easily win on this credit spread, hit that target tomorrow. But we're just a couple cents away from hitting our target right now. I think we should be out of this trade. So I've got a YouTube live that I will be recording and jumping on here later on this evening, and then a mentor group this evening. Other than that, my day is pretty open. So I'm going to, again, get a few things done. I got to take one of our cars and get it registered and renewed. So got that on the docket, and then hanging out with the wife, doing a little bit of a workout, and seeing what the weather's going to be like today to see if I'm actually going to get out of the house. But that's the plan. Take you along with me for the rest of the ride and let you know as soon as I get filled on this credit spread. Hopefully it's today. So yes. All right. Just a little bit of time gone by here on Tuesday. It is 11 o'clock Mountain Time right now, and we just won on that credit spread. So we got filled at 20 cents. And here it is in the broker. So just got filled. I had 2 orders out there, kind of splitting it up, but it ended up being the 6 contracts total for 20 cents there. And then posted it over here into the community. And yeah, so there's the fills, and then everyone else in the community that posted kind of getting filled there as well. So the market's just basically hung out. It didn't really have to do a whole lot. If we zoom out here, you can kind of see it stayed within our winning zone. And that's all it had to do for a couple days. And so again, 2 days hanging out. It's not like we were completely correct, right? If you were to have bought puts here, you wouldn't be making any money. If you were to have bought calls here, you wouldn't be making any money. We sold some calls way up there, way out of the money. In fact, all the way up here. And we were able to make some money on that. So easy money. That's all it took, was just a little bit of a hangout, and we were good to go. So very happy with how this is playing out so far this year. It's got a 100% win rate for our weekly $200 strategy challenge. I had to roll 1 credit spread, but I ended up winning on that one. So other than that, yeah, it's been a really consistent strategy, and it's for the first time people are really starting to see how easy this can be. And so it's been exciting and really, really fun. And so we have other traders in the community here that are doing their very first credit spreads and finally starting to see just how consistent they can be. And so that was their first win. It's pretty awesome. Again, just give it a few days. It makes trading so much easier. So I'm all done for the week. It's Tuesday. Later on in this video, I'll throw in a couple tips here for credit spreads of why we get into these credit spreads at the very specific time that we do on Mondays. It's very, very important. So it's crucial to the success of this strategy, in my opinion. So later on in this video, I'll walk you through exactly why that is. So yeah, another win in the books, and off to go set up the next one next Monday, my friends. If you have not tried this strategy out, you can click the links down below in this video to try it out for free. Come make money, come see for yourself before you spend a dime what we're doing here. This strategy has been paying my bills for years on end, and everyone else there is now starting to see just how special it is. So let's go enjoy the rest of our day. All done for the week. Now that we are done for the week, it's time to hang out with the family. My absolute favorite thing that trading gives me more than money, it's freedom. It's time back. And so, go ahead, Allie. Doesn't want to be on camera much, and I don't blame her. But now it's time to spend some time with family. So this is what we got for the layout for tonight. My wife ordered some crumble. She surprised me with it, and I came upstairs after my mentor group. Looks good. This tres leches is legit. And then this one's called the Dubai, Allie? The Dubai chocolate thing?
Yeah, brownie, something like that.
Brownie, Dubai brownie, something or other. I haven't tried this one yet. I just took a bite of that, and I took a small bite of this cereal cookie, and it is legit. So let's do the brownie one. Do you eat it with a fork, or you just pick it up? All right. I don't know how. Babies are losing it, by the way. So thanks, Allie, for taking care of them while I'm eating brownie. I don't look like a very good dad. All right. I come right upstairs from work and I just go to food. That is really good. Oh, now the other baby's losing it. Capri, it's okay. We just lost a binky. Come here. She's very dramatic. Okay, you got your binky. We're good. So football's about to start. We're gonna watch the game, hang out. We just made some homemade pizza here. Allie just made some homemade pizza here. So I am excited for that. This like the Costco one. I don't know what that is, but that's our favorite one. But this tres leches though, man, I'm trying to lose weight over here, but god dang, that's good. So now I'm just going to spend the rest of the time with my family. Again, done trading. I don't want trading to be a job. I don't want to sit in front of the computer all day long. I want to get in, make my money, hit my goal for the week, get out, and go live my life. And the number one thing that I want to do is just be with my family. That's all I care about. You made mozzarella sticks too? Dang. Marry up, my friends. You got to marry up. I'll keep turning this way so she's not on. There we go, Allie. We're dancing. But I'm going to go some time with the family, hang out with them. Take you guys along. So let's talk about why it's so beneficial and such a huge advantage to get into a spread early on Monday whenever we're selling for the current Friday's expiration. So we have to take into account expected move. Early on Monday, our expected move is going to be as wide as it's going to be because this stock has the most time to make a move right now. Every minute that goes by, there's less and less of a chance for the stock to make its biggest move that it's expected to do. SPX, for example, or any stock is going to move on average a certain amount. And the option makers know this. And so they price in the expected move for that time period. Now, every time period has an expected move, right? If you get an option that expires tomorrow, odds are your expected move is going to go here and here. Because this is about where it's most likely probability statistically going to get to within a couple days. Could we get a crazy day way outside of that? Yes. Could we get a day that barely even moves? Yes. But on average, this is what the options are pricing in. And so at the start of the week, you can see where our expected move is at, right? And why is that? Well, because if we look at here, this little graphing is going to represent the average move that SPX will make in a day. This is Monday, right? So if we come out here and we go, okay, this would be Tuesday move. This would be Thursday or Wednesday move. I can talk it. This would be a Thursday move. And then this would be the Friday move. Give or take, it's going to take us right around that weekly expected move. And that's going to be plus or minus, right? So it could go up or it can go down. It doesn't really matter bullish or bearish. It's just saying this is the expected move. Well, let's say this thing has gone sideways now all of Monday. And then Tuesday comes. This out here is less likely to get hit now by Friday because it needed a strong bull move to consistently make its way down to this expected move or up to this expected move. So now that we've gone here, it hasn't gone anywhere. Now Tuesday, which move should be up here, Tuesday is now just right here. So this is your now expected move for Tuesday. So the option makers are looking at this and going, we should already be up here come Tuesday, but we're basically where Monday should have been, right? Or was. And so now they're expecting a little bit less. And so they move that expected move in. And then Tuesday goes by. The same thing. We didn't really go anywhere. So now Wednesday, they're not expecting up here anymore. They're now expecting here. And so the expected move is shrinking in every single day. Now, why is that important to us? Because where we're trying to get paid is just outside the expected move. We're trying to sell probably, let's say on average, about a 10 delta or so on these weekly moves. Well, your delta is in relation to the expected move.
So let's say on average, the expected move is going to sit right around the 20 delta on average. Okay. So if this expected move is moving in, it forces all the deltas in with it. So the 20 delta was here, but on Tuesday, when the expected move goes from here to here, this is now the 20 delta. So if my 10 delta was down here, now my 10 delta is here. And then the next day when it moves in, my 20 delta is now sitting here because it's sitting around the expected move, which means this is no longer my 20, this is now my 10. And so I have to sell it so much closer for the exact same amount of money later on in the week compared to early on Monday. Early on Monday is when it has its widest expected move, which means I can sell it the furthest away and still get paid really good money. Come Tuesday, if I want to get paid this amount of money, I'm going to have to sell it here because that's where the expected move is going to be at. And so that's the edge that I discover and that I have played with for so many years that has given me such a big advantage on selling these weekly spreads, is to get in earlier on Monday because it gives me the best chance to sell as far away as possible, knowing that this expected move is going to shrink very, very quickly. Are there times that it doesn't? Sure. But they're very, very rare. Most of the times we're squeezing in on the expected move, and that's going to turn this 10 delta into a 5 delta in one day, and that's all I need to take value off of these options. The lower the delta, the lower the value. The lower the value, the cheaper I can buy it back for, right? I'm getting paid money for these spreads. So I'm getting paid, let's say $500 or something like that to do this spread, and then I spend $200 to get out of it, and so I walk out the door with $300 in my pocket. That's how we're playing these spreads, and you can put in any number you want here, 500,000 and 200, like whatever you want, or $50 and $20. It's the same concept, right? That's the game that we're playing, and we want to take full advantage of the widest expected move to get paid the most amount of money as far away as possible at the start of the week, so that way we can be even safer as possible. If this thing does go against us, the odds of it hitting us are extremely low.